What's up guys, welcome to another video on Future Aquariums. Nathan here, and today I'm going to be talking about cleanup crews. Now, whenever you search up cleanup crews, like online or on YouTube or whatever, the main thing that pops up are saltwater stuff. And I always wanted to know what freshwater cleanup crews were, because I'm a freshwater guy, but I couldn't find anything. So today, I'm gonna be that thing. So like, this video will tell you all about freshwater cleanup crews, and it'll include plecos, snails, shrimp, and fish. Now let's get to it. Alright, so first off, we're gonna talk about ghost shrimp. Now, ghost shrimp are a really good option because they're cheap. Now they're only like 49 cents for one, and like they're really nice, but you can probably tell why they are called ghost shrimp now, that because they're pretty hard to see like a ghost. Now they're basically see-through. You can see through one if you wanted to, but there is a shrimp really similar to it, and it's called a mono shrimp. Now, ghost shrimp, they're really good scavengers. They like eat uneaten food and stuff, but they don't eat algae. A mono shrimp, however, they do eat algae. They're basically the better version of ghost shrimp. And oftentimes these two get mixed, but if you come down here, you can see that the ghost shrimp, it has a hump on its back. So that's how you can tell. There's a hump on the ghost shrimp back, but not on a mono shrimp's back. Now, a mono shrimp, they're pretty expensive actually. They're like $3, $4 for one. But ghost shrimp, as I said, was only 50 cents. So, but it's definitely worth it though. A mono shrimp, like, they're like definitely worth it. I mean, I would get them if I had more money, but ghost shrimp will do. Now, I keep my ghost shrimp with my turtles because, well, honestly, I don't think my turtles can catch them if they wanted to eat them. They definitely do want to eat these shrimp, but the shrimp always like get away in time and they're too fast for them. But sometimes they may get one or two, but that's why I keep ghost shrimp with them, because it's cheap and like, you know, I can replace them easily. So like, yeah. And now I'm gonna talk about cherry shrimp. Alright, so now we're gonna talk about cherry shrimp. Now, as you can see, I have currently 2 in that tank, and I got them for pretty expensive price, $2.36 I think, probably $3 something. But like, and they are pretty expensive, and I'm keeping them in the 2.5 gallon I have here now. I just have like an Indian almond leaf in there and some plants, but like, sorry for the glass, I haven't cleaned the algae, I just got a little lazy. But anyway, like, so cherry shrimp, as you can see, they're really small, and I mean, they're pretty interesting to watch. Like, if you keep them in like a normal tank or something, a community tank, they just eat uneaten food or something. But since I'm keeping them specifically, right now I'm feeding them some shrimp pellets, and I also threw this Indian almond leaf in there because they pick on that too. And if you're keeping a shrimp only tank, they don't need that big of a tank. You can just give them, like when I'm giving them a 2.5 gallon, even a 1 gallon is fine. But the necessities of keeping shrimp is you need a sponge over your filter, like over the intake of your filter, and also have a mirror snail in here. And that way your shrimp won't get sucked in. If you don't have that, your shrimp will probably end up in your filter, which you probably don't want, because you spent a lot of money on that. But if you're thinking about getting cherry shrimp, or any type of shrimp, cherry shrimp is a good choice for you. They're pretty expensive, like, but they breed fast. So you can probably buy like 6, and then they'll start breeding for you, and you can sell them. And a lot of people do that, so you can look on Faceless or something to see if you can find cheaper shrimp. Alright guys, and the next topic is snails. And you might be wondering, like, what kind of snails? Well, I'm gonna tell you that. There's a bunch of snails out there, mystery snails, neorite snails, but this right here is a neorite snail. It's a really nice snail, eats algae, and eats all like uneaten food. That's why I put him in here with my beta. And they're pretty expensive too. They're like $3 for one or something. But trust me, they're worth it. They're really nice and they can't reproduce too. So that's a plus. Unless you want like a huge snail colony. If you want that, then get mystery snails. But mystery snails, unlike neorites, they poop a lot. So it like creates a lot of detritus in your tank and stuff. But neorite snails, they're okay. They eat algae, they eat all uneaten food, and they don't poop a lot, and they can't reproduce. So my next my next cleanup crew member, you should definitely add neorite snails to it. Alright, so the next one on our list is fish. Now I'm differentiating between plecos and fish because, well, plecos are obviously fish, but they're so awesome, they deserve another branch or something, alright? So, fish. So right now we're going to talk about fish. There's a lot of fish you can use, like Autosynclus, the Siamese algae eater, and all kinds of fish. And there's even like, I forgot the name of it, but it's like this alien looking thing. I think it's alright, edit that part out. So it's like really nice, those fish, but Siamese algae eaters, they tend to get a little bigger than Autosynclus, but you know, they get around like that big around, but they're really cool. They're like they have like a red little face and stuff. But Autosynclus, they only live for 1 year. So, but I'm sure you can make it a little bit more if they're lucky or if they're healthy or something. But they're all really nice. Like the name Siamese algae eaters, they eat algae, like string algae or all the other stuff. But Autosynclus have a mouth kind of like plecos, you know, they suck stuff. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. And now to the next one, plecos. Alright, now plecos, there's a lot of plecos. There's like a bunch of designer plecos, a lot of plecos. But the ones you see mostly at stores, they're common plecos. I mean, they're good and all, but they get a huge, like a foot or something, maybe even bigger. And I mean, and they're like armored. You can literally knock on them, and you can hear like a knock sound. But anyway, there's a lot of good looking plecos. You can read them. There's like a bristle nose pleco, and my favorite, the zebra pleco. And like they're all really nice, but like some plecos, they're really expensive. Like the zebra pleco, you can get like a baby for $200. So I'm probably not getting that anytime soon. But bristle nose plecos are a really good like option too. And there's a bunch of other plecos too, like galaxy plecos, vampire plecos, and anything. But plecos in general, don't get the common pleco and you're all good. The bristle nose pleco, they don't get as big. They get like what, 4 inches, 3 inches, and like they're a pretty nice pleco. Like the normal bristle nose is like a grayish, blackish, but the albino bristle nose, which is like, that's like albino, like a white, and I really like the long thin ones. But no matter what, they get the job done. They eat algae really well, but that doesn't mean you just feed them, like you just let them be and don't feed them anything and just let them scavenge on algae. Like that is just cruel. Like basically you're starving them and they're not getting, like they can live like that. Oh, and they also need wood in their diet. Because like they get certain nutrients from the wood, and they can't live just by eating algae and stuff, but like, would you want to eat 1 loaf of bread every day? Like, you'll starve. So same with them. You can get like some sinking pellets for them, like bug bites. They sell pleco formula. And yeah, but there's different plecos. Some are more vegetarian, some are more carnivorous. And yeah, so research the pleco you want, but the main thing is get shrimp, get meteorite snails, preferably ghost shrimp because they're like 50 cents a piece. Cherry shrimp are pretty expensive. The cheapest I saw them for were $1. That's pretty cheap. I would buy that. But if it was like $3, I would not buy that. A model shrimp, $3. They're worth it. They look pretty cool and they get the job done. So, and then we have Siamese algae eaters, autocinchlids. Those are really good choices. And also, last but not least, plecos, bristlenose plecos. They're amazing, and a lot of designer brands as well. And yeah. Alright guys, and so that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Remember the necessities: cherry shrimp, meteorite snails, plecos, bristlenose plecos, autocinclids, Siamese algae eater, but probably autocinclids because they're smaller. And thank you for watching, and see you next time.